and good morning. Today, let us look at the sixth house Karatatvas. I know there has been a delay because I did not know how to put it across to you in a way that would be easy to understand. The sixth house is an Upachaya house. It's a Cadet house. It's a Roga house. It's a Runa house, and it's a Ripu house. Now, the most of the books, Parashara, Bharat Parashara Hora Shastra, Paladipika, Uttrakhalamrita, Bharat Samhita, all have spoken about the sixth house being a Rogasthana, and there is not much write-up about the Upachaya or a Cadet. The meaning of the word Upachaya means that it is prosperity, growth, helping somebody to prosper, welfare, association with welfare, and progress. The meaning of a cadet, the word cadet came probably from the British kingdom, where the third son of the king would join an army and make himself the important person in the army, but he would join as a runner. So that runner was called a cadet, or a person who did all kinds of odd jobs. He was called a cadet. Astrology probably picked up that word because this is nearly 2000 year story, and the kingdoms were also 2000 year stories. So they have picked up this word cadet and applied it to the sixth house. Could be because after my education, the next thought process is a career. Therefore, a beginner in career can also be called as a cadet. The cadet is a person who starts his job or who starts a career or who is service oriented or who has taken up a service is called a cadet. Upachaya means growth in the cadet or growth in the service. So the next step after astrology is Upachaya or job or white collar, blue collar jobs. Now, when we have a combination of malefic plus benefic planets, either posted or aspected, or the sixth house, sixth lord is associated with a malefic plus a benefic, or sixth house is associated with a combination, generally the nativity will have good prospects, because a benefic will give you the interview and the malefic will allow you to crack the interview. The benefic and malefic combination makes you a person who has the ability to understand the subject, along with an ability who is willing to follow the rules yet not follow the rules. The positivities of the benefic planet and the positivities of the malefic planets are involved in the sixth house. A malefic planet in the sixth house becomes a functional benefic, or becomes a person who will give you the push to achieve something in life. A benefic planet will give you the interview that you need to start your life. Therefore, a combination of a benefic and a malefic is the best. A combination of only benefic planets in the sixth house will allow you to give you the job, but may not allow you to, what you call it, give great progress in your job or great progress in the organization, because there is no push. So here comes in the Ripu or the Shatru Bhava. The malefics have the courage to make a good fight, whereas a benefic planet does not want to cause any ripples. He is scared, or she is scared to cause any ripples in the organization. Therefore, a benefic planet will get bullied or will be allowed to bully. Whereas a malefic planet in the sixth house, here Ripu and Shatru are the parameters called the known enemies, and the known enemies are your bosses, your subordinates, The known enemy also is your cousins. In Mahabharata, if you see that the cousins fought among themselves. Therefore, the sixth house is also related to cousins. Cousins, a fight between the cousins in Mahabharata is also the sixth house parameter in our life. Also, sixth house parameter is a cousin parameter. So Upachaya, a war, a Shatru, Ripu is the first Upachaya Karatatvas. Then we get the Runa and the Roga. The Upachaya gives us the growth. Malefic planets allow us to fight, make a good argument and win the fight. Benefic planets do not allow us to fight. We get subdued and we allow people to ride over us. This is when it comes to your career. Now let us look at Ripu and Shatru. Ripu is also considered a war. It is also considered a court case. Today we don't have wars. Today we don't have fights, but we do have court cases. If you have a benefic planet in the sixth house and unfortunately the dasha bhuktis are not favorable, you may get into a court case. In that situation, what happens? A benefic planet will get bullied and will accept, will look for, rather not accept is not the word, will look for an out of court settlement. Whereas a malefic planet will draw the positive energies of Mars, the perseverance of Saturn, and the energy of Rahu, the courage of Mars, the courage of Mars, the perseverance of Saturn, and the energies of Rahu. Therefore, we say Rahu, Saturn, or Mars, any one of them in the sixth house is favorable. So here in this case of, in court cases, if by chance you happen to land up with one, that again depends upon the dasha bhukti. You don't generally have a court case every day. You have an upachaya, you go to a career every day, you may have known enemies in your offices, which is an everyday progress. Whereas a ripu and a shatruta or in court case will only happen if you have had a negative dasha. Now, if you want to look into competitions, people or children entering all kinds of competitions, be it, IAS, IPS, competitions or examinations, or even and cracking and ICWA, whatever as these examinations, or even your dance reality shows and singing reality shows. Here too, a benefic planet will give us the entry to these to these competitions, whereas it is the malefic planet which allows you to fight and win the competition. So from Upachaya and from Cadet, we get services. Services of the doctor, of the IPS officer. An IPS officer has to pass a competitive examination. An IAS officer has to pass a competitive examination. An IFS officer also has to pass a competitive examination. Therefore, the sixth house is considered to be the house of competition. It is considered to be the house of Ripu and house of Shatru. In this video, I am stopping here. In the next video, I will talk about the Runa and I will talk about the Roga. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe. Follow me at G3 Astro. Signing off, Gayatri. Have a pleasant day.